I'll answer. Yeah. So to go back to one of my earlier points, firstly, to make it clear in the disagreement, I agree with. Of course, I think everyone knows who I agree with. But I do, because you know what it is, though. You know what's actually funny? The things that she's saying are common knowledge 20, 30 years ago. This is how the world functioned. This is how the whole world functioned. The things I say that somehow people believe are controversial are exactly the way the world functioned in like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. All of the entire period of human history, men had a role of masculinity, women had a role of femininity. We worked as a team. Now the world's come along and they've destroyed and broken everything. And there's this new progressive think and this new generation of women who seem to believe that if we completely fuck it all up, it's going to end up better. And my argument to that is, listen, we went from walking around in fields in small nomadic groups to building cities, to building the pyramids, to going to the moon. We managed to go from a few thousand to billions of people, populate the entire planet, build canals, build skyscrapers, cities. All of this was done based on the back of man being a man, woman being a woman, working together as a family.
And now it's destroyed.
Now they're going to come along and fuck it up.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
It's destroyed. It's been destroyed. Man has destroyed Earth. What are you talking about? It's been bad decisions for powerful men. And for women to lose husbands.
Men built.
Men make decisions for war.
Listen, please.
Men kill men.
Please listen to me. Men built the earth. I'm not saying men are perfect, but the entire world that you're existing under was built by men.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
of it. So, and the point I'm making is now we're entering a world of new things.
See your eyes over there blinking like a motherfucker. What's going through your mind?
I mean, he's right. The world was built by man, as such. As much as it sucks to say,
I hear a butt coming.
It's truthful. No, there's no but.
Oh, for real? All right. Carry on.
Think. And the problem with new think is it's not tested. I don't give a shit what anyone's opinion is. What I can state as a matter of fact is we had 5,000 years of history that tells us how the world works with X and Y together. We're now entering a new paradigm. There's no 5,000 years of history. So whatever you believe about how it's going to work or it's going to be better or worse, whatever, that's just you guessing. Everyone is guessing, right? So we're entering a brand new paradigm and everything's completely fucked up. The point you were making earlier, which is a fantastic one about if I'd pick a woman who's advertising, et cetera, men always, please keep this in mind, especially if you're a female. People always say, you know, the number of emails I get from girls that say you don't give enough girl game. I'll give you girl game right now. Your man wants status. That's what he wants. You need to find a way to make him look good to the world and to his friends.
So how do you do that?
I'll tell you. One of the ways a man can get status is to get the girl that no one can get. That's a very simple way, right? So
I said not ready to mingle. I did right.
Okay, no, but this is the truth, right? If I date a girl and she's perfect in every way, head to toe, and then I say, I've met this girl. Yeah, she's this, she's this. Oh yeah, I took her for a date. Even if you didn't fuck her, did you fuck her? No, I just went for a date. So you went. The attraction goes from this to zero. Done. And it may not for some men, because some men haven't got choices. But men like me who genuinely have unlimited options, we want complete exclusivity. That's what we're looking for, because that gives status. That's what you're looking for. So you have to be very careful as a female with all of your actions, all of your interactions with your boyfriend or when you're looking for a boyfriend, et cetera, and say, am I going to make my man look better by doing X or look worse? Simple things. I've had endless arguments about girls' nights out, right? Oh, you're insecure, da-da-da. It's not about insecure. I don't give a fuck if no man talks to you all night long. I don't care if you're going out and you're going to an all-girl club. I don't care. I know that when my boys say, oh, all the girls are going out, and I say, not my girl. She stays home. I look good. That's it. She stays home. She doesn't go out. She doesn't want to go out without me. That's status. It's not about the night out. It's about the status of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G. Boom, boom. That's what we want.
Can I ask you something? What about...
Thoughts? Let's get it. Because you're going to probably give us an interesting perspective because of your job.
Okay, just based on my job, because I do work in nightlife industry as a bottle girl, I guess it's a little different because I can see both sides because I am in a relationship and, you know, the man I am with prefers me to not go out as much as I would as if I were single. Which, okay, understandable because, you know, there's a lot that can happen in a club or a bar or whatever. Yeah. But I also do see these ladies coming out for a ladies' night and just being able to completely, like, just be able to have fun and let loose as women with women. Like, they'll have their little section. They'll stay in their little section. They're not inviting any guys in the section. Guys will come up to them, yes, of course, just because that's naturally. But they're not entertaining it because they all have men. I literally, last 2 weekends ago, I had these moms. They're older, They're probably, like, in their late 30s, early 40s, so a little older than myself. Mm-hmm. And...
A little older.
Or a lot older than myself. And they all have, gorgeous wedding rings, whatever. Mm-hmm. And this group of guys in the section next to them came up to them, trying to say, hey, do you want to shop from our bottle? Or do you want a bottle? Like, we'll buy y'all another bottle, blah, blah, blah. Me personally, I'm loving it because that's an extra tip for me.
Of course, yeah.
But the ladies declined. They're like, no, we're married. Our men wouldn't want us to accept a bottle from another man.
Okay, I get that, but their men wouldn't want them to be in a club in the first place.
Well, why do you think they're there? Do you think their men had a problem with it? If that's the case, then why were they there?
Oh, we about to get into it. Let's go. A lot of times, men don't have enough leverage to tell you what to do and make you do it. Okay. Majority of women, they are pretty on par with their men. They don't have that. Again, it's more so a modern-ish relationship, whereas if I say, hey, go make me a sandwich, she's gonna be like, why do I need to make you a sandwich, etc., blah blah blah.
But these are older women who are coming from a different time period where it was the dynamic is the man is the one who brings, and granted, majority of these moms, because I talked to them, they are stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
So you could say the man does have leverage because technically the men are the ones who are funding this table right now.
Okay, so then from my perspective, I don't know the man's life obviously, but I don't see why would he be like, oh yeah, it's cool, go 100% to the club, do your thing, girl, I'm gonna buy you bottles and buy you the section, etc. To me, that just doesn't make sense, personally.
I don't know, take it up with their husbands.
I don't know, take it up with those.
I'm just saying, based on that one experience.
No, I get you, and I even understand that because obviously I've been in nightlife as well as a promoter, and I see these different things of these different groups of women who actually barely talk to anybody, but I would say that's the minority. And I'm talking about super minority. That might be like the 10.
I'm rude as fuck to men when I'm out. Because at the end, I'm rude as fuck to men when I'm out because at the end of the day, and they'll be like, oh, like that attitude's not cute or that attitude's not attractive. I'm not trying to attract you.
No, I get that. No. Don't get me wrong. So, number one, my point is, when it comes to that, I think that's the minority of women who literally can go out and not talk to no dudes and just have fun with their girls, etc. That's the super minority. I think the majority is actually getting lit, getting turned up, and then start making bad decisions once they get a little drunk. Now, I can attest that because I've seen you a couple times out, and you look straight ahead. You're not fucking looking around and shit, which I actually think that's terrible mindset, but that's just me personally because of security reasons. But you are like that. I'm aware of my
surroundings. Huh? I'm just not, over here looking stupid as fuck, looking at everyone and their mama.
No, I get that. So I can actually attest to that because I've seen it personally. So yeah, let's carry on.
So what does the woman want in your eyes? What do you think, and what's the game you give for the boys?
I'm gonna tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give.
What do women want?
In a man?
We go back, in a man.
Okay. And a man, obviously, they want a man who is able to provide financially, who is charismatic, funny, because I know bitch want a boring guy. Yeah. And obviously nice, good with children, good with their families. 100%.
Pass to our friend here because she just rolled.
Let me stop touching that. Take that away. But someone who's able to, because a lot of women tend to be indecisive, myself included. So a man who's able to make those decisions that women are like, oh, I don't know. Okay. Oh, what do you want to eat? I don't know. Yeah. All right, then let's go get this. Someone who's able to take charge in, crisis, I guess, in a sense, because majority of women, don't get me wrong, majority of women think emotionally and men think logically. Okay. So if a woman is freaking out, having her little anxiety attack because of whatever the case may be, the man is more than likely going to be the one that's like, okay, let's calm down, let's make a game plan, let's try and find a way to assess this. Yeah. Me personally, that's what I would like in a man because I do have anxiety and sometimes I do think more emotionally than logically at first, and sometimes I'll need that time to. So I just need someone who's able to take charge in that sense and being able okay, you need to chill out. This is what we're gonna do. I understand you're upset. This is how we're gonna fix it. Okay.
Okay. Let me ask a better question, then we can carry on. What are women attracted to?
Height, money, kindness.
Kindness is cap as fuck.
No, it's not. I don't
Stop
want a
the
dickhead.
cap.
I don't want a dickhead.
That's cap, but I want you to finish though.
I don't want a dickhead.
But come on now, let's
Smart.
stop the cap. No. Oh, hey,
It's
I'm gonna let you
not-
finish.
it's
I'm gonna let
not
you
the
finish.
cap.
No, I'm gonna let you finish.
That's not cap.
That
Someone who can challenge me intellectually. Because if you're dumb, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Facts.
You know?
Yeah.
Handsome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So tall, handsome, money, and you said kind.
Nice, kind,
Kind.
charismatic.
Oh God. Okay.
Funny.
So kind. A little bit on this. Can you go deeper into this kindness thing? What do you mean when you say kind? Real quickly.
Nice to me. I don't give a fuck how you treat. Well, actually, that's not true. I give a fuck how you treat other people. But kind, but you're not gonna take shit from nobody. You know, have
Okay.
that distinct like assertiveness and firmness with themselves that you're not gonna get bitched at by another man. You're gonna stand your ground,
Okay.
but you're still gonna be kind.
Okay. But how does that go correlate with each other? Because you can't be necessarily. How can you be kind,
You can be kind and
and
not
be
be-
assertive?
You can be kind and not take shit from other people.
Okay.
I
How?
consider myself kind and I don't take shit from other people. I'm not going to let you disrespect me. The second you disrespect me, I will turn unkind, but I'm genuinely a kind person.
Oh, okay. So you have the kindness on, and then if something happens, disrespect, etc.
Yeah,
you
when push
turn-
comes to shove and that flight or fight takes place, you're not going to sit there and look like a bitch.
Okay. Say that. Cool.